How meaningful was this last win for Shanahan and Garoppolo?
Well, like we discussed briefly, and I've told everybody who was listening with their ears, I love the fact that we won. I love the fact that Jimmy looked better than he has, but it was Chicago, you know. It was on the road, you know what I'm saying? We've been doing our thing on the road. So my thing is, do that against a better team. You see what I'm saying? I'm not to slight that it was Chicago, but I'm like, it was one game. Yes, we were one game close to 500, but do it against better competition. And to be honest, that's what Jimmy looks like when Jimmy's on. You know, like we discussed to the point of nauseum, it's that good Jimmy versus bad Jimmy dichotomy. You know, and personally, I don't like the cycle. You know what I'm saying? Somebody put out a little tweet with a little meme where it's like a little cycle thing. Bench Jimmy. Oh, he plays well. He's back. Oh, I mean, so I'm tired of that cycle, man. So, again, you ask me, let's just say Jimmy is renting a room from Kyle. Jimmy done went from a lease to a month to month.
Okay.
You know, game to game, pretty much.
I would agree.
You know, and
I would agree.
And where it is, he almost got benched last game. So,
it's true. I mean, he was real close to going into halftime with 6 points down 7. Anything could happen at that point. So look, I think a lot of people are going back and saying this win was big for the head coach and the quarterback. And it was in the sense that had they lost, they would have taken a lot of heat, both of them.
Right.
Especially Kyle. Like Kyle might have gotten fired, Jimmy might have gotten benched. It would have been that bad. So it was good for them. But to me, it was much more meaningful for Deebo Samuel and Elijah Mitchell. You never really praise the wide receiver and running back because it always comes back to the quarterback and head coach, and Kyle gets ultimate credit and all this stuff. But come on. That game was about Deebo and Elijah Mitchell more than anything.
And they both balled out. And the biggest thing from it is we won. You know, so winning, you know, so they say winning cures everything. And when winning feels good, you know what I'm saying? So we back winning again.
Because think about how bad losing that game would have felt. It would have been catastrophic. Yeah. Terrible. So meaningful in the sense that losing would have been very bad, but I just want to focus on Deebo and Elijah Mitchell for a second because they saved the season. Man. Every time Elijah Mitchell got a toss to the left, he got like 30 yards, and he essentially iced the game at the end, putting him in field goal range, and then Deebo flipped the whole game. They might have lost had Deebo not made that one play.
Yeah, Deebo, that Deebo screen pass, that
legendary.
Two plays he made to save Jimmy's season was the bomb down the right hash, which just for the record, I had to make sure that was Jimmy. I'm like, what? Oh, okay.
Wow.
Okay,
right. Wow. Yeah.
And it was pretty much, you know, on time, right in the bread basket. And then that long screen pass by Deebo saved him too, or saved us. So you know, hey man, keep balling.
Absolutely. I mean, if this season goes on to be anything, like the Niners get their stuff together, go on a little winning streak, make playoffs, make some noise, you'll go back to that play by Deebo as the turning point of the season or the beginning of the season, the beginning of the run. Also, he did it with an injured calf, and he re-aggravated the calf. So he really, really did a lot for the 49ers. They needed to win that game. It was must win. They wouldn't have won it without Deebo. He played. He got injured again. We'll see if he practices today.
I agree, but my biggest takeaway from that and the plays he made in that game, he showed that he is and always has been an all-around receiver. He can run the whole route tree. I mean, he has drops here and there, but he can definitely run the whole route tree. He's not just gadget player that he's been made out to be.
No, he's not. But he is. He was the offensive player of the week, right, in the NFC.
Right. The FedEx,
and he dropped his first 2 targets. Classic Deebo. Drops his first 2 targets on the first drive. Comes back and wins the game for them. Carries the team. Him and Elijah.
You're not counting that screen pass to you. I mean, to him, are you? Because that was terrible. Jimmy? How you blow a screen pass?
True. No, I think I'm not exactly sure. I don't exactly remember which ones they were, but he definitely started the game not great, and then was the MVP. He was the offensive player of the week. Anyway, Deebo, what an asset. Elijah Mitchell. Can we just say Elijah Mitchell? So important to this team because they're not a pass first team, and just having Deebo and Kittle. They need to have a running back like Mostert, and they're starting to get one. It's really important. Now he's hurt.
I'm telling you.
We'll see. Yeah.
Elijah Mitchell, man, not only does he share my last name, but the boy is a baller. You know what I'm saying? I love it. Good. You know, feed him. Now, I would like to see other backs mixed in, you know, to kind of lessen his load. Just don't burn him out. Yeah. But yes, the boy is balling.
Every time he has a good game, it seems like he gets beat up a little bit. So they gotta mix someone else in. I don't know, Trey Sermon. Anyway,
who? I'm sorry. Yeah, but yes, that
who?
guy.
Jeff Wilson Jr. will be the guy who gets mixed in. Let's be frank. It's going to be Jeff Wilson Jr. And I love Jeff Wilson Jr. Let's see what he's got coming back from this meniscus or whatever it was.